24-25 Upper Deck Series 2 break. I told you guys if we filled this one quick, we're going to add in a blaster for free. That's what you see on the screen. A blaster of 25-26 Series 1. So there are Young Guns aplenty coming. Hopefully there's a Celebrini in that box right there. That's 300 plus doll hairs. Series 1, we opened a bunch of that, but we're looking for Zane Parekh, Levshunov from the Hawks, Ryan Leonard from the Capitals, Jimmy Snuggerud from the Blues, to name a few. Two loaded classes, so hopefully we pull some bangers here. Thank you guys for filling this so quick. We threw in that blaster because we wanted to get to the next breaks. We have got a lot coming down the pike. We've got another 20 box God brick of 2025 Joker's Wild. That is the product with all of the one-of-ones, where there's going to be a true 101, a holiday 101. There's going to be an autographed 101. There's going to be 17 other regular 101s. Every pack is going to have one encased one-of-one card. So we've done that before, went over huge. We got them again, and there's going to be special pricing on this. So if you get 2 packs or 2 spots in that break, you're going to save $5. But we can get that. We'll get to that when we get to that break. We have got Black Hawk Centennial hobby boxes, or I should say tins. They were released in tin form. There are 3 hits per tin. 2 of those should be autographed. So that is a monster product for us. Most people in this group are Blackhawks fans, so that should be a very quick and fun break. There's going to be 2 separate breaks, I believe. I think we've got 2 box breaks scheduled for that, so that's going to be a minimum of 6 hits. 4 of those should be autographed, so that'll be a lot of fun for all of us Blackhawks fans. 2026 Topps Baseball is right around the corner. We're only a few weeks away from that, so we've got that coming in. There's going to be a football break thrown in here because, Super Bowl's right around the corner. So there's all kinds of stuff. So that's why we wanted to get this filled. This is the last box of 24-25 Series 2 we have. It is a monster product. The prices are skyrocketing. We got it for the best price that anybody in the country has. Nobody has it at this price. So congrats on jumping in on this break. Let's get to it. Your teams are on the left side of the screen. 2 double spots, the Sharks and the Kings. That's Celebrini. That's one of the double spots. That is Matt's. He got that in the random. The second double spot is Rhino. He got the Flyers and the Jets. So good luck to everybody. Let's pull some absolute nukes. We can consider Celebrini Young Gun a nuke. Imagine if we get an outburst Celebrini. If memory serves, that is a $1,300 card. But let's do our blaster first. There's our 3 packs. We got everything in order here, right? Yes, we do. There is, because this is a fun extra special blaster, an oversized Young Gun. Who is our oversized Young Gun? A little corner action on there, but nothing crazy. Oversized Young Gun. Ryan Suzuki, not too shabby there for the Hurricanes. Who got the Hurricanes? Rhino's got himself an oversized Young Gun. You know me and the oversized. Love those. Should have one more oversized top loader for that. But let's get to our blaster, our throw in here. Let's get a nuke on the freebie. That's always fun. I love doing that. Let's get all of our inserts and good stuff to the back. Alright. I like this design a lot better than last year's, what we're about to open. Because for these old eyes, it's a lot easier to read. There's Quentin Byfield. Look at that. First of many. There's a Celebrini. That is Matt. Yeah, man, you know what? Just because he is absolutely on fire, we're going to penny sleeve the second year Sully. Pasta. Trocheck, Devontae's, Varlamov, Samuelson, little Buffalo, Parker Kelly, Lafreniere on the Green Dazzler, Will Herberdew on the O-Pee-Chee Glossy, on the Sizz, Evan Bouchard, sorry, Mo Sider on the Portraits. All right, not a bad pack right there. I don't think I've opened up a blaster of Upper Deck Flagship in a long time. Let's see. All right, we have got a Young Gun out of the blaster, which we should get one. Hopefully it's a two blaster, or two Young Gun blaster. Well, let's see. Bobrovsky, Forsberg, Malkin, Duheim, Schmaltzy, Kessering, Leo Carlson, Stefan Noesen, Askarov. His autograph stuff is starting to creep up too. His rookie autos are with the Preds. So take a look on those. If you can get them at a decent price, snatch them up on the Askarov rookies. Marco Rossi compositions insert. Here's our encore of Zibanejad. How about that? Would have helped if I had a little penny sleeve action here. See, we mentioned the Blackhawk Centennial break. Why not pull a Blackhawk Young Gun? That is Colton Dach. Who got the Blackhawks? Blackhawks towards the bottom of this break. Usually they're right up top. All right, Paul. Little Colton Dach action. Not complaining about a Blackhawk Young Gun. There were years when we did complain, but not here. All right, well, we have two Young Guns out of this blaster. Let's see. I don't think we got a Young Gun. Could be wrong. Artem Zub. Jean-Gabriel Pageau. There's a Boldy. Hurdle. Radish. Barron. Holloway. Blake. Anze Kopitar. Last season for Anze. Ooh, well, look at there. The big rookie out of Series 1. Not a Young Gun, but we'll take an O-Pee-Chee Glossy rookie of Ivan Demidov. That's your big chase out of Series 1 for the Young Guns. Let's get that Selly penny sleeve. The rest of the... Oh, we got a speckle. Not a bad speckle right there. Jack Hughes on the composition speckle. Let's get that one penny sleeve. And then the last one, a little bustle of Matthew Nyes. All right, that will do it for the blaster. Let's get to the main event. Come on, Sally. And as you remember from the last break, everybody, 12 packs per box, 12 cards per pack, giving us one gross of cards. There will be at least 6 Young Guns. As we've seen, we're pulling a minimum 7. We usually pull a canvas or outburst, some type of extra. Here's our empty box. There's our packs. Good luck, everybody. We will start on the left side. Come on, Sally. And you'll see why I like that design of this year's better, because as soon as we move these around, oh, my eyes on that poor little font way down there. All right, Eli Tolvanen starts us off. White Cloud, Popsil, Kesserling, Hurdle, Scheifele, Capo Caco, Nico Sturm, Evan Rodriguez, Timo Meier on the bang for your puck. All right. Didn't even see the Young Gun there. That is Maximilian Zuber. Good old Maximilian Honestly, not familiar with Maximilian Zuber's game. But the Utah Mammoth coming in with our first Young Gun out of Series 1. Who got the Mammoth? That is Paul K. Paul, 2 Young Guns, both for you so far. And then a little Chris Kreider on the Electricity insert. All right, let me check and see. We want to make sure that we've got comments loaded here. There we go. Comments loaded. We are locked. All right, next pack. Come on. We've got 5 Young Guns to go here. That's not being greedy, just asking for a Celebrating Young Gun, is it? Just one? I mean, 2 would be great, but I mean, we're just asking for 1. All right, little Kirby Doc. Turcotte. There's a little Austin Matthews. Ryan Graves. Riker Evans. Matthias Janmark. Tyler Myers. Cole Smith. Thomas Chabot. There's a Lane Hudson on the fluorescence insert. Ooh, a little speckle action, a little parallel on the insert set. Bang for your puck, Austin Matthews. And ending that pack on a Stuart Skinner. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Alright, let's get these all moved around. Alright. Jonathan Drouin. Valerie Nichushkin. Jake Allen. Well, we're going to flip all over here, aren't we? Michael Rasmussen. Ryan Donato. Justad. Lindell. Hathaway. The Nuge. There's an on-tour insert of the Washington Capitals. Electricity. Mikko Rentonen on the Electricity. And Young Gun. For who else? But the Blackhawks. Nolan Allen, Young Gun. Alright. Hawks hitting. Hawks, that is Paul K. Paul, you are running the gamut so far. 3 for 3 on Young Guns. Beauty. Have a break. Nolan Allen there. Alright. Quarter of the way through this box. Alright, here's what I like seeing. We got Canvas, we got Young Guns, we got everything in this pack. Loaded pack. Nick Dowd, Scott Loughton, Radish, Middleton, Scheidel. Alright, there's a Tager. A little bang for your puck. Thought I moved all the inserts to the back. Was that just random right in the middle? A little Tager. Uvis Balzinkas. A little Swayman. Pellick. Pickard. Canvas. There we go. Oh, that's a canvas. Vince Dunn for the Kraken. That's a cool looking card. And a Young Gun Renewed, or Retro Young Gun, however you want to call him. UC Saros. A little Juicy Smollett action there for the Preds. Who's got the Predators? Greg with a UC Saros. I'm going to make up for getting Greg a Green Bay Packer in that multi-sport break. Alright, next one. What we got so far? 2 Young Guns? 2 Young Guns. 4 to go. There should be another one on this side of the box. Eric Hulla. Trevor Lewis. Duchesne. Not Neil. There's Riley. Slavin. Yursek. Larkin. Connor Murphy. Luke Shen. Austin Matthews insert on the playlist. There's an Ottinger on the Ooh La La. That is the Speckle Ooh La La for Jake Ottinger of the Dallas Stars. Young Gun, it's the Sharks, but it's not who we are looking for, but it is Ethan Cardwell. They teased us last box with a Shark. All right. 2 Shark box coming because we need that Selly. And the Sharks is Matt. So Matt has himself Ethan Cardwell. That is 3 Young Guns. 3 still to go. Minimum 3 to go, I should say. I think we're going to see an extra because we usually do. Not counting the retro. Provorov. There's a little Peyton Krebs on the Buffalo action. Krug. Charo. Tom Wilson. Artem Zub. Enrique. Leo Carlson. Nazem Kadri. There's a Sam Reinhart on the heater insert. Oh, ahoy. Welcome aboard, Seamus Casey. Tough auto so far this year for me to pull. Cannot find me a Seamus Casey auto. Jamie Benn on the canvas. We should have a total of 4 canvas. I think that was 2. All right, halfway through the box, 3 Young Guns at a minimum to go out of these 6 packs. Curtis McDermott, Walker Dewar, Braden Point, Sundqvist, Suzuki, Domi again, Jan Ruta, Morrissey, Breadman, Elvis Merzlikins, Ooh La La insert, a little bang for your puck insert of Tom Wilson, and for the Canes, Vasily Pomerev, not too shabby there for the Hurricanes. Who got the Hurricanes? That is Rhino. Vasily Pomerev. Not a bad Young Gun. Rhino with his first. And for, well, apparently we just got a bunch of people watching, so hello! And just so you guys know that are watching, another God Brick of 25 Joker's Wild is coming. That is actually a couple breaks away because the next break will be the Blackhawks Centennial boxes with 2 autos, 3 hits per box. But yes, another God Brick is coming. 2026 Topps Baseball coming, all kinds of good stuff. So make sure you are paying attention. If you haven't signed up for notifications from the group, make sure you do that so you don't miss out. But there is Marcus Foligno, Chatfield, Everly, Theodore, Ethan Bean, Dubrov, Hoglander, DeCord, Corey Perry. Oh boy, there we go. We mentioned his name, but that is Jonathan Drouin on the Deluxe. That is 51 out of 250. Who's got the abs? Corey with a Deluxe parallel, numbered out of 250. Let's go. We can throw old Jumbie back here. The rest of that pack are inserts. For Buffalo, Blue Dazzler with Tager. And a Svechnikov on the retro Young Gun. I don't remember if this was the year that Kane and Taves have their retros. I think it is, but I don't remember which series. Always good to get a Kane or a Taves. Especially since now Patrick Kane is the greatest American-born hockey player of all time. Yep. I know, Mike Modano, I know. All right, let's get these done. Here we go. All right, next pack, Michael Bunting, Pasta, Josh Anderson, and Anderson's all over, Mikey Anderson, Sam Steele, Toropchenko, Garland, Middlestat. There's a Nate Mack. Electricity for the Predators, Philippe Forsberg. Portraits of Breadman. And a young gun for the Avs, Nikolai Kovalenko. Good freaking young gun right there. Who's got the Avs again? Corey. Nice Corey, nice Kovalenko. We'll call him Korylenko. Come on. Doesn't like being in that plastic. But Nikolai Kovalenko, there we go. Nice young gun there for Corey. 3 packs to go. They're making us sweat till the end. All right, Greenway for the Sabres. Checklist, Canadians. Hurricanes and Senators. That is Aho and Kachuk. Since that is not a young gun, we'll just do that off camera. But let's see. Who's got the Senators? I know Rhino has the Hurricanes. Senators was Greg. So we will get that off camera after this is over. Luosterainen. Eetu Luosterainen. Lindholm. Brady Kachuk. Connor McMichael. Pontus Holmberg. Tyler Seguin. Ooh, my favorite cards. The Canvas. Michael Bunting for the Penguins. On tour, Minnesota Wild. And a Linus Ullmark for the... this actually goes to the Senators. Does not go to Boston. Senators for Ullmark. All right, 2 packs to go. Come on, Sally. This one feels weird. This pack feels weird, I ain't gonna lie. What? That is because there's an outburst in there. All right. Teddy Bluger. Arbor Jockeye. Jack Hughes. Vladislav Gavkarov. Carson. Dro. Miroshenko. Frost. Esamon. All right, Electricity, Wyatt Johnson. There's our outburst. Tom Wilson. This guy, I tell you. I think we pull more Tom Wilsons than any other player. It's Tom Wilson and Robert Thomas. Everywhere. I don't know what it is. But if you're jumping into breaks, I don't know if it's just us or everywhere. Get the Blues or the Capitals. Outside of this year for the Blues, they're pretty cheap for both, but you can get some parallels left and right. That is a Tom Wilson for the Capitals. That goes to Ralph. Oh, Young Gun. Missed that one. That is a good Young Gun right there. Declan Carlisle for the Lightning. Do not sleep on the Lightning Young Guns this year. They are hitting. Declan Carlisle for the Lightning. Who got the Lightning? That's a good Young Gun right there to get. Timmy, a little Declan Carlisle for you. All right, last pack. Come on, Selly. Give us a Celebrini. We got a portrait Celebrini out of the last box. Give us something here. Let's see. How about a canvas? Well, okay. We've got 2 Young Guns coming in this pack. But let's get all of the inserts to the back. All right. Brandon Tanev, Lucas Reichel, Marco Kasper. There's a Kirill Marchenko. There's a Tager. Nicholas Hague. Owen Power. Me and Ray say it all the time, and it's holding true again. Buffalo smacking in this break. Frederick Anderson. Kent Johnson. Here we go. All right. Bang for your puck. Elias Pettersson. Young Gun renewed. Nikita Kucherov for the Lightning. And looky here, we're going to finish on a Young Gun canvas. I wish I could say it's Celebrini. I wish I could. The Celly is an awesome canvas card. But it is Jackson Blake for the Hurricanes. Good canvas Young Gun right there. Hurricanes, that is Rhino. All right, guys, that will do it. I thank you so much for the quick and fun break here. Quick fill, fun break. Fun for all. Let's go through these real quick. Our big dog, Big Daddy, Jumbo, went to Rhino. That is Ryan Suzuki right there. I get to do my favorite thing in the world to find a top loader to fit that. I know I got him somewhere, though. But also for Rhino, Jackson Blake on the Young Gun canvas. Nice one there. For Tim, Declan Carlisle. Capitals is Tom Wilson. That goes to Ralph on the Outburst. Kovalenko, Young Gun, and Jonathan Druin Deluxe out of 250. Those are going to Corey. Corey has the Avalanche there. Rhino also, Vasily Pomerev. That is a nice Young Gun. Ethan Cardwell for the Sharks. That goes to Matt, who had the other double spot. Nolan Allen, little Blackhawks action for Paul K. Mammoth. That was also Paul. Maximilian Zuber. Good old Maximilian there for Paul. And then our last one from our free blaster, Colton Dock. That also goes to Paul. All right, guys, that will do it for the break. We will get this sorted. Those that paid for shipping, we will get you shipping tomorrow. Like I said, all kinds of stuff coming. Next will be a 2-box Blackhawks 100th anniversary. It's called the Centennial Original 6. All Original 6 teams are getting their own set from Upper Deck. Released in tins, 15 packs per tin. There's going to be 3 hits per box at a minimum. If I remember right, it is 2 autos, 1 mem, at least 1 numbered parallel card, and an awesome looking, all encased in an awesome looking tin. So that will be a number break on those. After we do a 2-box break of that, we will do the Joker's Wild multi-sport again. Then we will probably do another 2-box of the Centennial Blackhawks stuff because we have a lot of Blackhawks fans here, and I know everybody's excited about those. Then we have 26 Topps baseball. Then we have football because we got Super Bowl coming up. All kinds of good stuff coming down the pike. So stay tuned. Make sure you got your notifications on for when we post something in the group so you are the first to know. You're going to love the pricing on the Blackhawks Centennial, the Joker's Wild, the Topps baseball. Nobody else has the pricing that we do. So we will see you guys soon. Have fun.